Hi, I'm Stuart from SB Leadworks. Welcome to the next job. Let's go and have a look, see what it's all about. Okay, so we've got a really nice one, probably for the next few days, I should imagine, or weeks. I don't know how long these are going to take. So I've got to lead these 3 dormers. I've already just started getting the front aprons in. I've got a load of them all knocked up on that bench over there. A little bit tricky because the roofers have had to get on, so they've just slated it all in without the aprons being here. I don't know if there was no lead workers available at the time or what's happened, but they've tried to help me out. They put a little bit of a slate in there to kick that slate up, just so I've got a bit of room to get the aprons in, and I've just put that one in there, and actually, do you know what, it actually went in really easily. So hopefully I haven't just spoken too soon. So I'm just in the process at the moment. I'm just gonna get all these front aprons in, and once I've done that, what I should do then is clad the side of these cheeks and get the jambs in. I've got to make some saddle details as well. We come up here, just where this cladding piece here just goes into the roof. That's what I'm going to have to do. I think I'm going to have to probably take that soaker off, take that slate out. I'll cut a new soaker in there. Whoever's done that, I don't know, but it's not enough of an upstand in there, so I'll cut a higher soaker right up to that point in there. Then I'm going to make it like a lead saddle detail in there, but that'll be much later on in the video, because first thing I'm going to do is get all those aprons in, get all these cheeks cladded with head flashings and stuff, and then I can have a look at this top cladding section and all these saddles in those corners. And then also all of these roofs, they're all lead as well. I might break that into a separate video, I don't know, it just depends how long this video gets. But for now, let's start just getting all these aprons in. Okay, so that's all these front aprons fitted now. I just need to trim them all through, and I just need to weld all the gussets in where they turn into the window openings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for the time being, so I need to get some part rolls which I'll use for those gussets. So I'll leave all that welding for the moment. What I'm going to do now, I think, start getting all these cheeks on, starting with this one here. Okay, so just setting out these cheeks now. As you can see, I've got some building paper on there now. I've also marked where my welts are going to be. I'm using 600 wide lead for this. So what I've done is I've just measured 25mm past that edge, come back to where 600 is, then come back in 25 and then 50, and that's where my welt's going to be. Then I just measured from that point there down to that point right down there, got my measurement, done exactly the same, an inch in from there to there, and I just transferred that onto building paper. And I've repeated the process for that second cheek as well. I haven't made the third one up yet, that little tiny cheek in there, but what I have done is I have put a different soaker in there now, so that goes right up to the top, so I've got a lot more weathering in that corner now. So I've just been down and I've just made up all of these cheeks all in one go. So I'm pretty confident that they should be pretty similar from just measuring that one cheek. All the rest of these dormers should be the same within 5-10mm. But because I've got a separate head flashing on these, I can afford to trim them a little bit. So I've just got them. Just got all these cheeks all made up. I've oiled them on both sides, ready for tomorrow, just so that can dry now, and they're not going to be all slippery when I'm trying to fit them. So they're all done. Just made a load of clips there as well, and just oiled them on both sides. I'll probably make a few more of those. And then just need to cut some copper, and then we'll start getting this on. Okay, so it's now day 2. I've already made a good start getting all these dormer cheeks on. That side's completely done. got that side in there as well. So what I'm going to do now is just get this third side on here. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to mark out where my welts are going to go. So I measure 600 back, 25 and 50 in. That's where the welt's going to be. So put a level line down there. Okay, so then I need to measure 25 mil further than that mark there. Come back 600. And I've got 25 and 50 again. That's where the next welt's going to be. Just a rough mark where so I can get my clips into position. I've already made up all these panels, which hopefully they will fit. They might need a little bit of adjusting. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the clips on, 150 mil either side of the welt. I have one there, one there. So I got a lot of these made up yesterday, with them on both sides as well, so they've had a chance to dry. It's nice having this scaffold lift in here, but to be honest, it's gone in a little bit too premature. It's right in the way at the moment for these dormer cheeks, especially when I put these jambs on. It's going to be real tricky. Luckily, I am a little bit flexible. Right. Let's go down, get that clip down there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's that. See what I mean? It's right in the way, that scaffold lift, but it will come in handy when I do the lead tops. Grab a panel. Just going to trim a little bit off it to make it a bit easier to go in, hopefully. And I'm back. Sorry about that, I just had to cut a little bit off. See what this one fits like. Ooh. Oh, wanted to fold then on me, didn't it? No, you don't. That is spot on. Happy with that. Right, let's get some copper in that well. Not sure if I've got any cut. No, don't think I have. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to notch a little bit of this welt out. Just a few mil. I just do this so that when I set the next panel in, the copper won't be visible. Another one further down. Obviously, you need to make sure you don't go down too low because you don't want to go through the soakers. That'll be about right, I think. the next clips on, 150mm past the welt. There. One there. Sounds healthy. Where are we? Are we up? Right, let's see what the second panel's like. Okay. Might need a bit of adjustment, let's see. Because I made all these up, measured off the first dormer, so it might be slightly out. Angle looks good. I'll take a bit off the top, I think. Yeah, I need to take a bit off the top. We've got a separate head flashing on these, so we've got a bit of play. Okay, that should in fact, you know what? I think I'm going to change the angle slightly as well. Yeah, it's about 10mm out. See what that's like. That's better. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some fixings in there, put a bit of copper on there, get that last cheek in, then we can set the welt in. Okay, so that's the rest of those panels on there now. Just setting those welds as well. I'm just in the process now of just putting this head flashing on. So what I need to do now is I just need to trim all of these clips to 50mm. And take the corners off as well. Put a bit of patination oil on behind the clips. It can be dressed up now, leaving a 5mm expansion gap, like 5-6mm, something like that. Okay, that's that side done. Okay, so now that side's done, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to repeat the process. I'm going to get that side on, and that side on. Okay, so that's all those other cheeks on there now. Done this last side as well. So now all those cheeks are all finished. What I've been doing now is I've just been trimming up these aprons. Just got this one all trimmed up. And dressed the clips as well. Just left a 6mm expansion joint on all of those clips. I've actually just trimmed that second one as well, though I still need to dress the clips on that one. What I'm going to do in a minute is just finish trimming those aprons. Then I'm going to start looking at getting these apron corners welded in. Okay, so that's all those aprons all trimmed up now. Clips trimmed as well. Just in the process of just welding in these corners. I've just got all my gussets ready, just ready to weld in there. And you're going to weld up to 150mm. I don't need to come right up to there. 150mm, that'll be sufficient. This one's already welded in. Just finished welding these. So I'm just going to finish welding in those gussets. Then I can look at getting the jambs on. Okay, so I'm just in the process now of putting all these jambs on. What I've basically done is I've just put some building paper on the front of those. Then I just cut some pieces of lead at 1.4 meters, bent 110mm as like a 90°. Then just fix them into position. Left them slightly short from the top. I've just got a separate head flashing going in, which I've just done that one there. If I was doing this job right from the beginning, I probably would have just taken that jam right up without any head flashing on, but somebody else started this job, so I'm just trying to keep things uniform with what they've done before. So what I'm going to do now is just finish getting all the head flashings on the rest of those jambs. Okay, so I'm just in the process now of just doing this last head flashing on this jamb. Some snips. Just going to trim them clips to 50mm. Okay, so that's those all done. Okay, so that's all those dormer cheeks all cladded now. So now it's kind of on to the next stage, but what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to wrap this video up here because I'm aware this is getting quite long. So I think I'll wrap this one up here, and then the next stage, what I'm going to look at doing next is getting all this cladding on the side here, doing all these saddles to those soaker abutments in there, getting all the cladding on the front through there. But I'll do that one in the next video. So I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can check me out on Instagram at SLB Leadworks. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hopefully catch you in the next. Cheers.